The events of Ferguson 2014 became a magnet for documentary filmmakers. Films like Ferguson Rises, Whose Streets, and Stranger Fruit. There was the Oscar-nominated short documentary St. Louis Superman, and the film What Killed Michael Brown, which gained national notoriety of its own.
But what was more remarkable than the tragedy itself was the explosion of controversy that surrounded it.
It's a long way, 1,800 miles, between Ferguson, Missouri and the Los Angeles area where filmmaker Eli Steele lives. Steele and his father Shelby Steele created a Ferguson documentary so controversial that Amazon wouldn't host it. Eli Steele is hearing impaired and uses a cochlear implant, the reason we've included subtitles for his interview.
As a documentarian, that's our job, is to sort of go in and say, okay, what happened here? And then why did the country react the way it did?
The game was essentially...
The film's narrator and writer, Shelby Steele, a well-known conservative journalist and race relations scholar, is known for authoring books like The Content of Our Character and White Guilt. In What Killed Michael Brown, the Steeles applied a conservative perspective to deconstruct a complex story.
And give it our own point of view. And that's undeniable. I mean, that's what my father does. He writes his own views.
What happened in Ferguson was more about America, the very same America that would explode in 2020, where every black was George Floyd and every cop was Derek Chauvin.
The Steele storytelling approach caused Amazon to briefly refuse to host the film in 2020, until the Wall Street Journal wrote articles questioning Amazon's decision.
The Wall Street Journal really did amazing. I mean, they did an article on us, then they did huge smaller pieces, so they kept the heat on.
If you had been wondering when the events in Ferguson were going to shift from a local story getting some national coverage to being a full-on national story, well, this might be it.
Following a predictable internet and media backlash, Amazon relented after 1 week, which had an unintended consequence for the film What Killed Michael Brown. Sometimes they say that controversy can be good for business. Did it wind up being good for your film?
Yes. Yeah, and that's the whole irony of the whole situation. It put far more eyeballs on the film. It helped the film eventually rise to the number one spot on Amazon.
It turned into a frenzy, if you will, of different people. It wasn't just about Mike Brown Jr., it wasn't just about justice. Everybody was feeling like this is a free-for-all to get your grievances out.
What Killed Michael Brown and other Ferguson-related documentaries are available to stream. Art Holiday, 5 on Your Side.